What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. A new trailer has just dropped. This is a long awaited one.
It didn't just drop. Let's just be honest here. It didn't just drop.
They released this literally in the middle of the night, but I understand
literally
why.
At midnight.
I understand why. 28 years later, they dropped the trailer for it. This is long awaited. Obviously, if you are new here, though, before we get into all this, please like the video. Subscribe and click the bell. Helps us out a lot, and we greatly appreciate it. It's completely free, but I mean, this is one of my most anticipated movies for next year. I think Danny Boyle is one of my favorite filmmakers. 28 Days Later, Slumdog Millionaire, Sunshine, like bangers, just nothing but hits. And yeah, he's just such a phenomenal filmmaker, and I love 28 Days. We got someone here that has never seen. You got both. We get both perspectives.
I've never seen any of the 28
perspectives
movies,
on this. But
Slumdog Millionaire is in my top 10.
That's like one of his favorite
greatest movies of all time. Yeah. It is just immaculate. In my eyes, Danny Boyle can do no wrong.
He's a really great filmmaker, and yeah, I'm a huge fan of 28 Days Later for like what it did to the genre of like horror, for zombies moving forward. They were the first to he was like the first to make zombies genuinely scary, run fast, like be strong, like actually scary. And then on top of that, just the rawness of that filmmaking, how we use such cheap cameras, and the look of it is so distinct. Like every time I recommend the movie to someone, they always come back to me and they're like, is the movie supposed to look like that? Like, they're not ready for a movie that looks so outdated and grainy and cheap, but like in a way that like it adds to the film. And obviously it goes without saying, the story is great. Jim, one of my favorite horror characters of all time. I'm pretty sure Cillian Murphy's supposed to be back for this, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'm curious to see what his, what he's doing. Is he still with like, what's her name? Is it Sarah? I forget her name. But yeah, I'm really curious to see how this connects in any way, because I know 28 Weeks Later wasn't that really big. I mean, it wasn't done by Danny Boyle too. So like, obviously you got that happening here, but we've got like new people in here. ATJ is in here. What's homegirl name? Jodie Comer's in here.
Yeah, Jodie Comer.
I'm really curious to see what this is like. Obviously, we'll talk more about it after. So without further ado, let's go ahead and react to this first trailer for 28 Years Later. Oh, the town.
The jolly music before everything turns to shit.
Auntie, what's going on? Jimmy, sit still, keep quiet, and do not move from this spot.
The Dutch angle.
Oh my goodness. Ah. Oh, the church.
The imagery's kind of crazy already.
Days became weeks, weeks became months, months became years.
20 miles today, 4, 11, 17, 32 the day before. Boot, boot.
Weeks became years.
Moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. Don't.
Oh my goodness. This is shot on an iPhone?
Don't look at what's in front of you. Boot.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
There's my boy.
Shot on an iPhone.
Boot. Moving up and down again.
They got like bow in there. Nah, this is sick. Oh my goodness.
No,
that
is a horrifying
That
shot.
is scary. Does that say Jim?
Oh yeah, Alex Garland is working on this. I forgot.
Yeah, he wrote the original, I'm pretty sure. Oh, what was that POV? Oh my god! Holy shit. Look at this.
The imagery is ridiculous, man.
Look at Ray Fiennes. He looks unrecognizable.
I got goosebumps.
Oh my good.
Oh my.
What the hell? Was that him?
7, 6, 11, 5,
Oh.
4, 17, 30.
I have chills like all over my body.
Me too.
Hold on. Is that him? Like, is that supposed to be him?
Oh my God, that does look like Cillian Murphy.
But is it supposed to be him, or does it just look like him? Like
he could be like, maybe like he's like some kind of cure or something. Maybe there's something to where, cause like I don't know if it's just a trailer, but like I didn't see no zombies that look like a fucking skeleton like that.
Yeah, I know.
So like maybe there's something about him that's different that like they could use. I don't know.
Anyways, guys, that was the trailer for 28 Years Later, and that looks amazing. I cannot believe that shot.
It looks really good.
That looks like a movie. Like,
y'all are gonna hate me, but what the movie's doing is actually really similar to what Snyder had planned for Army of the Dead. You're gonna hate me for it, but it's really giving me those vibes. Planet of the Dead, like Planet of the Apes, but with zombies. That it's really giving me that vibe. Is it not giving you that vibe?
What do you mean?
Like think about Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, right? For example, but the apes are zombies. Most of the world is zombies.
Like the humans are the ones hiding now, or
kind of thing. Yeah, you saw it in the first couple seconds of the trailer too. They're like clearly like hiding stuff.
Movie is
no, but I'm saying I don't think the original movie is probably as broad. Because especially when you have the tagging of like weeks became years, it makes you think,
how expensive is this movie?
When you have like the tagging of like, you know, days became weeks, weeks became years, what that also makes you think about is it had to become widespread as hell.
$75 million? That's
crazy.
Oh my goodness,
Danny
we're getting
Boyle
a $75 million.
They were probably like Danny Boyle. They were probably like Danny. Some British Danny. We got a camera here. One of these cameras, yeah. I'll just shoot the iPhone. I'm fine. I'll shoot the iPhone.
$75 million for a zombie movie directed by Danny Boyle is amazing. I don't care.
But yeah, listen, y'all are really gonna hate me for bringing that example, but that's just immediately what it made me think about. Like just this planet that's just mostly zombies, and like it's like.
I'm curious to see what kind of lore
humans sprinkled throughout type
kept
of thing
from like 28 days. Like, is the military going to be a part of this still? If
there is one,
like Hannah be in here growing up? Actually, I should look this up, because what if Jodie Comer is playing like a older version of any of the OG characters?
Bro, the imagery in this trailer is.
Oh, it doesn't say.
Really good. I mean, Danny Boyle's just got an eye for like really intriguing imagery. Not just necessarily amazing cinematography and stuff like that, but just stuff that catches your eye.
Looked
like
crazy.
The zombies crawling through the glass, the painted glass windows in the church.
That's a callback to the original. That's a callback to the original.
I don't know that.
Sure.
I don't know that. But that imagery, for me at least, is just like
there's shots in here that's like, this is shot on that.
The big towers of skulls. It's like
iPhone
rent-free shit. And like, yeah, the way they're playing with the iPhone, because they have more leeway and flexibility.
That shot on like the back of the zombie.
That's what I'm saying.
That's crazy. That's
saying.
Like,
because it's such a small phone that you can like be flexible with and stuff.
You can put it in places.
Pinning it in a bunch of places.
You couldn't with a big
like,
ass
I wouldn't be surprised
camera.
if you see Aaron Taylor Johnson like walking with like a bow and arrow, and then you get a shot of like the camera in the leaves, like kind of thing, like just like sitting very still, like kind of Dutch angly. Like you had that Dutch angle in the beginning. It's like that reminds me of like setting your phone up. You know what I mean? Just like taking a video and it's just at a weird ass angle and stuff like that. Like I don't know, but this looks so good. Like it just looks really good.
It does. Like I was prepared.
Oh my god!
Because I think Danny Boyle is kind of taking the approach he took with the original, where he had such a constrained budget, where he was like, "Well, let's lean into it, right? Let's use this super affordable. Yeah, I know. Let's use this super affordable camera, and he's obviously doing it here, right? What's the most affordable camera we all have? It's the phone in our pockets, right? And so he's using that, but obviously technology has progressed so much. Phone cameras are practically really good, like better than most cameras. Like, and it's like, I love that approach. And I wonder if, outside of the technical aspects of being able to put this in places you would not be able to put an IMAX camera or a big ass, you know, $20,000 camera, sure. Like, outside of those, I wonder if there's any other reasons he chose to use the iPhone to shoot, and like how that's going to affect the end product.
He's playing with the focuses of the lenses. I couldn't imagine the kinds of like custom lenses he probably has on that iPhone. I would want to see that shit. But
that iPhone looking like a telescope when
that
he's
shit's looking like Spy Kids when he had the fucking. But like I really do wonder like what that looks like, because the way that he's playing with the lenses in the trailer is like pretty cool, and also like there's just some like, straight up horrifying images. Like, dude, just like he's really good at this shit. Like
that shot of the zombies on the hill.
That's what I'm saying. It's not even necessarily like super dark or anything. It's just the vision for that shot is harrowing. Like it's not.
I'm curious how like Aaron Taylor Johnson's character, like what story are we telling? Because obviously, Cillian Murphy's supposed to be in here. I still do not know if that.
I mean, we saw him. Bones
yeah,
Murphy.
I don't know if that's him, but if that's really Jim, like that's kind of wild. And will any other original characters show up? Like, what will be alluded to? I'm curious to see like how much from 28 Days Later carries on into this in terms of world building, maybe characters, but also like why was this necessary? What makes
Alex
this
Garland
story
is
necessary?
Penning the script. Alex Garland is penning the script. I mean, as far as I know, Alex Garland is a great writer.
I mean, Civil War, Annihilation, Ex Machina.
Right.
The man.
As far as I know, he's a great writer. It makes me wonder, like, because there's some like Civil War aspects in here, like that I've seen in Civil War, like the whole idea of like not a country but like a world kind of.
No, it's like, a country. Well, I don't know if it'll be a world here, because in 28 days it is very specific, and that's why I was saying at the beginning of the video, I think they dropped it like in the middle of the night for British time, because 28 Days Later is very much just around the UK. Like it revolves around the UK.
I feel like this one is everywhere.
You think it's the world?
Again, that's what's giving me the planet of zombie. That's what's giving me that vibe, because I feel like it's when you have that tagline from weeks to years, it makes you think about, if we're going weeks to years, there's no fucking
Army
way
of the
these
Dead
other
wasn't
countries.
the first to do that though. Didn't World War Z? Was it?
I don't remember if World War Z was like the planet or like just the country. I don't remember
that movie too fondly anyways.
But I'm not saying because Army of the Dead hasn't done it. I'm just saying that's what it reminds me of when Snyder was talking about doing a like Planet of the Apes movie, but with zombies. And because I'm like, weeks to years, there ain't no fucking way there's other countries that was just like,
well, in
let's
28
just block
days,
it off and nothing ever happened to those other countries.
You gotta watch the movie, but in 28 days, like the other countries are quarantined, so like
I get that, but like, let's be real. How long is that really gonna last?
That's my thing. Did it break out?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking. And because there's shots in this movie that look big, like it looks like we're just traveling to like rural ass
they got
areas.
Bow and arrows. I'm like,
that's what I'm saying.
Give me this shit right now, dog.
Just walking through the forest and like, bro, it's like, where the fuck are we? It's like, are we in fucking Brazil right now? Like, where are we? Like,
I'm curious to see why this exists. What made this story necessary to tell? And
I think it was Aaron Taylor Johnson's performance as Craven.
That's great. Yeah, I was gonna say I think
really
that was the audition, pretty much.
Yeah.
But you tell us what you thought about this. In those comments below. Give us your thoughts on the trailer. Anything related to this. What do you like? 28 days later, 28 weeks later, more? Any opinions related to this? Drop them down in the comments below. We'd love discussing with you guys. And if you made it this far, please like the video, subscribe, and click that bell. It's completely free. And we'd greatly appreciate it. But other than that, it's been your boy Keezy.
Me boy Kills.
And hopefully we see you all in the next one.